All right, welcome to the fifth chapter case of the semester. I'm Thomas Weaver, and this is BYOD, Business Opportunity or Big Headache. So, a little case introduction. This case will follow a new aspect of business known as BYOD programs. We will go over the positives and the negatives of programs such as this, and really delve into why evolutionary programs like this exist and why we should continue implementing and trying new ideas for how business is conducted. So, what is BYOD? BYOD is an acronym that stands for Bring Your Own Device. This acronym is a new concept for which businesses are concerned with implementing. As being a smartphone owner is becoming more common, businesses are asking the question, should we even be supplying employees with technology for business operations when most, if not all, employees have a miniature computer in their pockets? So the way business is being conducted now is much different than it was even 4 or 5 years ago. Bookkeeping is no longer on a tangible slip of paper, and documents are delivered via email or some other form of IM. As firms and the human population grow, so does the demand for jobs, products and services, and the need for more efficient business structures. This is where the term BIOD has seemingly made its way into the business world. Understanding that most of the population has some sort of mobile smartphone could really cut costs that would normally go into supplying employees with such technology. Or would it? So we'll now go over the case study questions. So, what are the advantages and disadvantages of allowing employees to use their smartphones for work? So, we'll go over the advantages first. Smaller companies are able to go mobile without making large investments in devices and mobile services, and employees would not have to relearn the ins and outs of a new operating system as they will already be familiar with their own operating system, whatever that operating system on whatever that phone may be. It's just the sense of familiarity. So disadvantages, this can cause a number of problems if managed incorrectly. There's a large variety of smartphones and operating systems, which makes it hard to provide adequate technological support to every employee, and most operating systems don't have well-developed tools for administration and security. What management, organization, and technology factors should be addressed when deciding whether or not to allow employees to use their personal smartphones for work? So, in terms of the management factors, delegation of tasks and limitations of distraction aspects of personal devices, which basically what I mean by that is how to keep employees on task and focus on their work and trying to stay away from the limitations of distracting factors that the technology offers, such as social media and things like that, and just personal conversations and personal messages. Organization factors. Will the organization be able to fund something of this nature? Also, is this truly the best route to take, or would something less risky work more efficiently? Do we really even need to make the switch? These three questions are big ones I felt that would be brought up in the aspect of organization. Technology. Not everyone has a smartphone. Though most do, what about the people without them? What's the plan? What's the game plan to have people work efficiently that don't have smartphones? Is there a surefire way to execute a BYOD program that would actually be beneficial to business operations? Compare the BYOD experiences of Michelin North America and Rosendin Electric. Why did BYOD Michelin work so well? So this one, the BYOD worked so well because of the way it was implemented. There wasn't really too many drawbacks with it. They I feel that this was a group of people who understood their technology and the operating systems they were working with, and with that just came efficiency really. Allowing employees to use their own smartphones for work will save the company money. Do you agree? Why or why not? The answer to this question could be easily twisted to fit the likes of either side. Truthfully, I don't think it would save a business money with all the surveillance and upkeep that comes with a feat such as this. However, I will say that one could state that BYOD saves a business money and be correct with a loophole. It would absolutely save money in certain specific departments. Yet the money saved in one department would be spent covering new expenses arising from newly implemented BYOD programs. So I'll just go over my personal thoughts on this whole thing. I would like to add that I think initiatives such as this are moving business in the right direction. If you give someone full access to their smartphone during work hours, theoretically they should be more likely uh, to sneak phone breaks and check personal notifications. Uh, Programs such as this, I like to look at in a positive light because deep down it represents evolution, something humans actively do every day. And this may not be the exact answer businesses are looking for right now, but the ingenuity and the need for evolution as absolutely a start. So these BYOD programs may or may not work as intended right now, but with enough evolution and tinkering and adjustments and things like that, something of that sort of program could be very beneficial to efficiency and sales and everything of that sort. So let's follow through with programs like this. Let's continue testing and tweaking new programs rather than making minor changes to old programs, technology, and mindsets. Efficiency will be much easier to attain if employees are fully capable of understanding the aspects and the facets of the devices they're using. Thanks for listening. I'm Thomas Weaver.